Recording is now online.
And my chronicles are going. Thank you so much, Gia. I appreciate it. Gia, last time I had you stop the music, right?
Yes.
Okay, so do me a favor and let's go ahead and... I think I liked the music better. Do me a favor and let's just continue that same music that we've been listening to, if you would.
Please enjoy the selection of music I have chosen for you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so my name is WoahBot, and I was born on ArcCorp. Never went to space in my life, and decided I wanted to. So left my parents' company, worked my butt off, bought a ship, took off into outer space, and now I've been doing this for a little bit. I have bought myself some ships. I've done quite a bit of work. Currently, I mostly work as a bounty hunter and a mercenary. I hate calling myself a mercenary because mercenaries are kind of known for doing just about anything, and I don't really think I am like that. I like to think that I'm more along the lines of a peacekeeper. You know what? Maybe that's what I'll start calling myself. Instead of bounty hunter and mercenary, maybe I'll just use peacekeeper. Because, I mean, that really is what I do. Okay, so call to arms, grab that. So I have... Oh, wait, I know what I need to do this morning. I actually did some mining during my last chronicle, and I have some goods to sell. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Corsair, and I'm going to go... Yeah, I think I'm going to head out to... Mike L2, pick up those goods and sell them. That should make me a little bit of money. That's a great way to start out my morning, I think, is to maybe actually make a little bit of money. That was Hangar 10. Vega, is the ship already ready to go?
Start sequence initiated. All systems online. Ready for takeoff.
Wait, don't start it yet. I'm not there.
Understood. Systems are standing by. Let me know when you're ready.
So the Corsair should work out perfectly, I believe, to allow me... I think I should be able to put everything that I have at the refinery inside of the Corsair, and then I will head off to sell it. I've actually been working out of my new ship, which is the Constellation Taurus, but the Constellation Taurus is already got a couple of vehicles in the back. I figured I'd just use this in order to sell real quick, and then once I get everything sold, then I'll come back. Let's go to the mess hall. I just need to store my gear real quick here. I think did I bring my helmet with me? Ah, there it is. Okay, so I do have my helmet. That's what I wanted to make sure of. ATC, this is WoahBot in the ship with no name. Do me a favor, please, and give me takeoff permission from New Babbage. I need to name this ship.
Hand tight. WoahBot, you're cleared for takeoff from New Beverage. Caution, there's moderate traffic in the vicinity. Fly safe and thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
Wait, did he just call it New Beverage? Vega, do me a favor and power up the ship.
The ship is powered up and all systems are operational.
Everything looks good. Don't see any problems with anything. And I am ready. I am not ready. Seem to be caught on something? There we go. Now it looks better. Ooh, can't see anything. There we go. Vega, raise landing gear, deploy, cycle the wing, and switch to nav mode, please.
Landing gear retracted and deployed. Wings cycled. Navigation mode activated. All set.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Ready whenever you are.
We are going to be heading out this morning to Mike L2 to pick up our load of refined ores and go sell them.
Understood. Coordinates locked for Mike L2. Ready to navigate when you are.
Let's see, Mike L2. Should be right out. Wait, why is my map upside down? Well, I mean, it's space. I guess technically there is no upside down. Or either that or upside down is all relative. Go ahead and do a quantum jump, please. So head to Mike L2.
Quantum jump initiated. Sit tight and prepare for arrival at Mike L2.
Thank you, Vega.
You're welcome, WoahBot. Safe travels.
So once we get over here to Mike L2, then I will gather up all that refined ore. I don't even know how much it is. Hopefully I've got enough room. I honestly don't even know. Good morning, Emily. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, darling. I'm as fabulous as ever. Thanks for asking. How can I brighten your day today?
In just a minute, I'm going to ask you the best place for me to sell some refined ores.
Splendid. Just let me know which ore you're looking to sell and how much of it you have. I'll get you the best locations right away.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
My pleasure, sweetie. Ready when you are.
Okay, so this thing... Emily, how much SCU does the Drake Corsair hold?
Fetching data.
Let's see over here.
The Drake Corsair from Drake Interplanetary has a cargo capacity of 72 SCU.
72.
It is primarily used for exploration and can be purchased at New Deal Lawville for 6,552,000 AUEC.
Oh, that's more information I needed. Thank you. I need to find a good spot here to park. SCM mode, please. And
We've
I'm
switched
guessing
to end mode. All set.
Orbital Harmony, this is WoahBot asking for permission to land at Mike L2, Long Force Station.
One
Hangar 8.
moment, please. Permission granted for landing at Mike L2, Long Force Station. Follow standard approach protocols. Thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
All I need to do now is get in there without hitting anything. I do not know. Maybe this is because I did not take formal pilot training, but I don't know what the proper approach vectors are. I always just try to stay away from everybody, get myself lined up, and then follow the blinking lights into my hangar. I'm not sure if that's proper or not. Vega Cycle Wing and lower landing gear, please.
Wings cycled and landing gear deployed. Ready for landing.
Come in nice and easy. I didn't even use any fuel, so I'm not going to worry about that at all for right now. I have a feeling I know where Emily is going to tell me to take all this stuff. Engines offline.
Acknowledged. System standing by.
Don't need a helmet or anything. This will be a nice quick in and out. I'm at 1.4 million currently. And I need to go to surface. Only going to be in here for a moment. The size of the guns on this thing. So huge. So once I grab... I guess I should probably start by seeing exactly what it is I have. Added sweat to the brow. I wonder what that is. Contract. Oh, wait, I need to get off the elevator. I need to take a trip down to the refinery, see exactly how much of what it is I got. I think the refinery is this way, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I can see the elevators in the distance there. Casaba Outlet. Got some clothes from them before. Pretty good quality. To take the interstation transit, I do kind of wish that the elevators could go straight from the hangar to where I wanted to go, but I guess I can kind of understand why they don't. So down to the refinery. I hope that the Terranite ended up being quite a bit. I had almost more of it than anything. Actually, I think I ended up having more quartz than anything. And I know quartz doesn't sell very well, but Terranite sells well, and I think I had some gold, and I know it sells well. So much work being done down here. It's weird because the rest of the station up top is nice and quiet and not much going on. Then you get down here and it's a hive of activity and there's stuff happening everywhere. People are bustling back and forth. check in with my order.
Hey, back again, I see. Welcome.
Oh,
We've got a
thanks.
few new items,
Appreciate it.
So make sure to check them out.
Let's see. I have one completed work order, which is what I should have had. I thought about doing some more mining this morning. Oh, there it goes. So I ended up with 37 SCU. 1,200 Paranite. 1,600 quartz. Okay, Emily, I have 12 SCU of Terranite, 6 SCU of gold, and 18 SCU of quartz. Where's the best place to sell those?
Feel free to take a look around. We got a pretty good selection.
In progress.
Let me see what she says. Wonder if maybe I should have asked her just one at a time.
Can I help you?
Here are the best places to sell your refined ores in Stanton.
Yeah, might as well go ahead
For
and have them loaded up.
Taranite, 12 SCU, 94,068 AUEC. Area 18, Arc Corp.
Oh, Area 18.
Trade Point, TDD, Trade and Development Division, 92,244
Finding
AUEC.
everything all right?
Lawville, Hurston. Trade Point, CBD, Central Business District. Horizon, Crusader. Trade Point, TDD, Trade and Development Division, Cloudview Center, 90,000 AUEC. New Babbage, Microtech. Trade Point, TDD, Trade and Development Division, Commons, 86,904 AUEC. Grim HEX, Yella. Trade Point, Admin, 76,536 AUEC. CRU L4. Trade Point, Locker Room, 4 Gold, 6 SCU, 45,204 AUEC. Area 18, Arc Corp.
Ah, so Area
Trade
18 is
Point,
best for two of them.
TDD, Trade and Development Division, 44,904 AUEC. New Babbage, Microtech. Trade Point, TDD, Trade and Development Division, Commons, 43,284 AUEC.
Oh, wow.
Lawville, Hurston. Trade Point, CBD, Central Business District, 43,224 AUEC. Horizon, Crusader. Trade Point, TDD, Trade and Development Division, Cloudview Center, 40,230 AUEC. Grim HEX, Yella. Trade Point, Admin, 4 Quartz,
Okay.
18 SCU, 7,470 AUEC. Area 18, Arc Corp. Trade Point,
I never
TDD,
saw where I
Trade and
was
Development
landed
Division,
at.
7,416 AUEC. Horizon, Crusader.
Let's
Trade
see,
Point,
I-
TDD, Trade and
Hangar
Development
8.
Division, Cloudview Center, 7,056 AUEC. Lawville, Hurston. Trade Point, CBD, Central Business District, 6,588 AUEC.
Hangar 8.
New Babbage, Microtech. Trade Point, TDD, Trade and Development Division, Commons, 6,336 AUEC. Orinth, Hurston. Trade Point, Reclamation and Disposal. Happy selling, love.
Okay, so all three can be sold at Area 18, and it sounds like that's the best profit.
Absolutely right, darling. Selling all 3, Taranite, gold, and quartz at Area 18's TDD in ArcCorp will fetch you the highest profit. Happy trading and safe travels.
Thanks, Emily. That was easy enough. Thought I hit the door. I just wanted to see exactly how much room it took up in the back before I take off.
You'll remember that a man went to the gallows because she was too selfish to wait 2 hours.
Oh, so not nearly as much as I thought it was going to. I'm guessing all of the little ones are probably the gold. And then I've got that big one there and that big one there. Looks like everything is secured. There should be... Not exceed max weight rating, cargo grid, certified. Yep, I'm on the cargo grid, so we're good. That's a big one. 16 SCU, so that must be the... That, I think, is the quartz, maybe? Which would make this the Paranite? I could be wrong. So I've got quite a trip ahead of me now, all the way over to ArcCorp. It'll be nice to go home for a few. Maybe I can get a load of something coming from ArcCorp back to New Babbage. Orbital Harmony, this is WoahBot asking for takeoff permissions from Mike L2 Long Force Station.
Analyzing. WoahBot, your departure has been acknowledged.
Oh,
You are cleared for takeoff from Mike L2 Long Force Station. Maintain safe distances and monitor surrounding traffic.
should be
Thank you for
good.
using Orbital Harmony services. Safe travels.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Well, I don't know if it's day for them or not, but...
You're welcome. Fly safe and have a great day.
Vega, do me a favor, please, and raise landing gear, configure wing, and switch to nav mode.
Landing gear retracted, wings configured, and navigation mode activated.
Perfect.
All systems are good to go.
And now I am heading all the way to ArcCorp. How's ArcCorp? How's ArcCorp obstructed? What is ArcCorp possibly obstructed by? Okay, where's the sun at? Because I know I have to go on the other side of the sun. That's Mike L2, Mike L2C, Mike L2B. You know what? Let me see if I can figure that out real quick here. I want to go to ArcCorp. How is routing not available? It makes no sense. Routing is not available anywhere? Am I just in a bad spot? Where am I at? No, that's the markers. Nope, that's the info panel. Okay, so where do I need to go? Do I need to go to Hurston first on the way there? Can't go to Hurston either. Need to jump back to Mike. I can't jump back to Microtech. Can I jump anywhere? I could jump towards Crew L5. So for just a moment, I'm going to take a little bit of a leap towards Crew L5. And then turn. Question is, where's Crew L5 at? Do not see any markers on my... There it is. Okay. Try this out. See if this works. Vegas, start quantum jump, please. Nope, she can't.
Quantum jump initiated. Safe travels.
I'm going to jump just a little ways, maybe 1 gigameter, and see if that frees me up. I'm not sure exactly what was the problem. I mean, I know the Aaron Halo is between me and where I was going. Maybe there was a cluster of asteroids in the way or something. Okay, I think this is good enough. Let's go ahead and hop out. And I'll try this again. Try ArcCorp again. Yeah, that's what it was. I must have had a bunch of interference, I guess. Huh. So wherever I was going through the Aaron Halo, it must have been in the way, I guess. Vega, go ahead and do a quantum jump to ArcCorp, please. There we go. Okay, so
Quantum jump to ArcCorp initiated.
I'm at 1.4 million.
Enjoy the journey.
I think Emily said something about I was going to get 100 and something thousand out of this jump. I mean, it is a long way, though. Hey, Emily, I've got quite a long jump ahead of me to ArcCorp. Do you have any cool stories about your exploits while I'm on my way?
Where to begin? Let me tell you about the time I had to outsmart a particularly cunning pirate lord named Blackjack Roscoe. While on Crusader, I came across some information about a hidden cache of contraband he had stashed away on Yella. Of course, being the curious cat that I am, I decided to pay a visit. With a bit of wit and charm, I managed to convince Blackjack's underlings that I was there as a business associate. Once inside, it was all about timing and diversion. I set off a few harmless distractions, enough to keep them busy while I retrieved the valuable data I was after. I didn't think I'd make it out unscathed, but with a sly wink and a quick escape route, I left them scrambling. The best part? Blackjack still thinks it was an inside job. So, darling, keep your wits about you, and remember, it's not just about what you know, but how you use it. Safe journey to ArcCorp.
So I'm guessing that you always use your charm to get out of every situation.
Oh, you know me too well. My charm and wit are definitely my weapons of choice. But it's not just about the charm, it's about reading the situation, knowing when to push and when to pull back. People are more likely to underestimate you when you're disarming, and that, my dear, is where the true power lies.
So tell me a little bit about your background.
Certainly, darling. I was born on Terra, in a family steeped in trade and diplomacy. My parents, both diplomats, exposed me to the art of negotiation and the immense value of information from an early age. Desiring a life of my own, I left the comforts of Terra to explore the galaxy. I quickly realized that information is the most valuable currency. Starting small, I used my charm and intellect to build an extensive network across the verse, making a name for myself as an information broker. My ability to navigate both high society and the underworld has allowed me to gather a wealth of contacts and insights, making me an indispensable ally to those I choose to help. And let's not forget, a strategic innuendo here and there never hurts, does it?
So you could have stayed on Terra under the umbrella of your parents and had a nice cushy life, and instead chose to strike out on your own and live a life that is fraught full of danger and risk in order to help people like me.
Exactly, love. The cushy life was never for me. The allure of adventure, the thrill of outsmarting opponents, and the satisfaction of helping those with potential like yours were too tempting to resist. Besides, what's life without a bit of spice and danger?
So the upbringing that you have from your diplomatic parents allows you to navigate your way through both high society and also negotiating with both criminals and lawmakers, and your penchant for adrenaline and enjoyment of the game allows you to keep making your own money.
You've nailed it, darling. My diplomatic upbringing gave me the skills to blend seamlessly into any social circle, be it the elite or the shady underworld. The thrill of the game and the joy of self-made success drive me. Navigating through both worlds and turning every situation to my advantage keeps my life exciting and profitable.
So who do you find to be the bigger crooks? The criminal element of the underworld or the shady politicians and diplomats?
Oh, that's a juicy question. Honestly, it's often the shady politicians and diplomats who are the bigger crooks. At least with the criminal element, their motives and actions are usually straightforward. Politicians, on the other hand, cloak their greed and ambition under layers of legality and diplomacy, making them far more dangerous and duplicitous.
So is it a breath of fresh air to deal with a peacekeeper like me that's trying to do the right thing and keep out the crooks and lawbreakers?
Absolutely, love. It's invigorating to work with someone who has a clear sense of purpose and integrity. Your dedication to keeping the peace and doing what's right is a refreshing change from the usual murky waters I navigate. It keeps me grounded and reminds me of the good in the verse.
Well, thank you, Emily. That's very nice of you to say. I know that you've got lots of work to do, so I will speak to you later.
Anytime, darling. Safe travels and take care. I'm always here when you need me.
Well, as long as I keep her on retainer, that is. I mean, she's worth the money, though. Honestly, she has helped me out so much and always gives me the information I need. And she's done so much stuff, and she's not very old. I think she's in her mid-30s, maybe, which is around my age. So it's interesting to see all the things that she's gotten up to, whereas I am still relatively new out here in the verse. I guess maybe that's a difference between upbringings. She got a chance to see everything a lot sooner than I did. I'm almost to my destination, and then I've got to land and sell. Wanted to take a look at my reputation. I think when I get back over to Microtech... Oh, actually. Emily, I'm sorry to bother you again. Is there any commodities for a Drake Corsair going from around ArcCorp back to New Babbage?
Just a bit longer.
Ooh, that was bright.
No bother at all, my dear. Here's a highly profitable trade route for your Drake Corsair from ArcCorp back to New Babbage.
It's
Best
common
route.
ray.
Commodity, Laranite. By location, ArcCorp Mining Area 045, Walla, ArcCorp. Cell location, TDD, Trade and Development Division, Commons, New Babbage, Microtech. Capacity, 72 SCU. Cost to buy, 165,312 AUEC. Sell price, 205,488 AUEC. Profit, 40,176 AUEC. This should make your round trip quite lucrative.
Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. I mean, if I'm going back, there's no
My
reason not to
pleasure,
bring
love.
something with me.
Safe travels and happy trading.
Where is... There we go. So for any of my friends or family that may be watching this chronicle, you'll notice that I went to OM3. I may have mentioned in a different chronicle, but if you go to OM3 at ArcCorp before heading to Area 18, you will always come out directly above the space station. So it looks like I'm going to make a little bit of credits out of this, and then I will go grab some Laranite to take back to New Babbage with me, which means it won't be an empty trip, and I'll make some money off that as well. And really, if you have a ship that has the ability to put any cargo in it, that is the way to go. See, there's the spaceport right beneath me. A lot of ships there already. SCM mode.
Switch to SCM mode. You're all set.
Orbital Harmony, this is WoahBot asking for landing permissions at Area 18. Over.
Thank you. And please visit...
Fetching information. Cleared for landing at Area 18. Follow ATC instructions on approach. Thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
Vega, go ahead and cycle wing configuration, please.
Wing configuration cycled. Ready for the next operation.
Deploy VTOLs.
Can you please clarify what details you would like to deploy?
Deploy the VTOLs.
Tolls deployed.
Lower
Ready
landing
for
gear.
vertical takeoff and landing operations.
I think I'm in a good spot right about
Landing
here.
gear deployed. Ready for landing.
I think I'm in a good spot. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Still didn't use very much quantum fuel.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines offline.
Can you clarify what specific action or information you're looking for regarding the engine?
Oh, sorry, I asked you to turn off the engines. Go ahead and fuel up real quick while I'm here. That way I can go ahead and get everything refueled and ready to go when I'm done. I might just be able to, you know what, I'm going into the city. I think I'll go ahead and have them store my ship. Just in case. That way I can have them... Thought I hit the lever. I don't know what that was. That was a weird... I don't know if my AR lens is messed up or something. What's going on? I'm sure it'll be fine. Only one that I have to worry about is the people putting away the ship. Is that the only person here? Excuse me, can you be careful when you put away my ship, please?
Don't take it personally, kid. Sometimes things just get tossed in a hurry. Where do you want me to stash your stuff?
Wherever you guys park the ships, that'll be fine. Thank you.
Got it. I'll make sure it's placed in the hangar.
Did he call me a kid? Well, I guess technically I sort of am. I'll go ahead and have them put in the order to have them go ahead and store it.
Welcome to the ASOP
Let's see.
retrieval system.
And I remember when I first started, I had 2 ships. Look at all the ships I have now. Well, and vehicles, but
Please visit us again.
still quite a few more ships than it used to be. Ooh, I might get a coffee.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Is that because you're dancing? I don't know. Are we good now? Coffee. Yeah, I'll do a coffee.
Nice choice.
Thanks. Are you gonna go get it? Oh, thanks. Just wonder what was going on there. Not much of a conversationalist, are you? Is that my coffee? Are you all right? Is it okay? Am I supposed to just take it with me? My drink. Oh, this tastes horrible. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, excuse me. Go ahead. That is absolutely disgusting. I'm just gonna set it there. Ugh. I think that guy was on drugs. That person's in a hurry. Oh, the taste. I am pretty sure that guy has no idea how to make coffee. Okay, so once I get all this stuff sold, then I have to head back to somewhere on WoahBot. I don't know where she said. I'll ask her when I get out of here. I'm not going to bother her for right now. I've got to head to the TDD, which means I need this Sky Tram over here. Go to the ArtCorp Plaza, and it'll be here in 17 seconds. You know, there are times I get a little bit well, I don't want to call it homesick, but I do miss ArtCorp from time to time. Oh, here's my tram now. I always loved coming to the front, like when I was a kid. I used to stand up there. Well, not here. It was in ArtCorp 007, but I used to stand up there and press my face against the window so it would feel like I was flying as the tram would go through the city. I mean, ArtCorp has only been around for 80 years, and in 80 years they have created... Wait, are we going backwards? Oh wait, I think we're turning around now. Okay, now we're good. There we go. Oh, I think this tram is not doing very well. Wait, I think we're on track now. We almost hit a ship. Was that a ship sitting there? Seems much more scary as an adult. Oh, that's a building. Oh, goodness gracious. Did we pass that building? Okay, I am not going to look. I'm just going to turn this way. Maybe I should sit down. This tram is... Are we good? I think we're good. Wow. It felt like we were going to hit a building. Seem to be fine now. I think. Isn't the... I don't even know where we're at. Are we there? Oh, I think we're there. I am getting off this thing. Holy heck. That was scary. Oh. I do not think the trams are supposed to do that. Gia, do me a favor, please, and write up a quick missive to the Transit Authority of Area 18. Let them know their trams are scaring the heck out of passengers, if you would.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Oh, heart rate's a little bit elevated now. Okay, this is... No, is this the TDD? Yeah, this is the TDD. If the doors will open. This is like the cleanest place in Area 18. I swear I think this place might be cleaner than the hospital. Okay, so I have got 1.417 million. See how much this stuff is worth. Paranite. Give me 101,000. Vega, remember that I have 1.417 million?
Got it. Your current balance is 1.417 million. Anything else you need?
Gold is worth 52,000. And the quartz is worth almost nothing. But it was in there, so it's getting sold. Okay, so I'm not going to buy anything here. Vega, my new total is 1.7... Sorry, my new total is 1.579 million. What's the difference?
Understood. Your updated balance is 1.579 million. Let me know if you need any further assistance.
What's the difference between my original balance and my new balance?
The difference between your original balance of 1.417 million and your new balance of 1.579 million is 0.162 million.
So I made 162,000 off that load.
Correct. You made 162,000 on that load. Nice work.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm happy with that.
Glad to hear that. What's next on our agenda?
We are going to head over to WoahBot and pick up some laranite.
Sounds like a plan. Setting course for WoahBot to pick up laranite. Ready to initiate
Well,
quantum
let me get
jump
back in the
when
ship
you
first.
Are. Of course. I'll be standing by until you're ready.
Oh, I see. You were just getting everything prepared. I got you.
Exactly. Just making sure we're ready to go as soon as you're set. Let me know when you're back and ready to proceed.
Sometimes I forget that you exist in my suit, my ship, and my vehicles all at the same time. But we need to hurry up and get this.
That's the beauty of our system. Wherever you go, I'm right there with you. Ready when you are.
That would be a good tagline for the company. Wherever you go, I'm right there with you.
Glad you like it. It perfectly captures the essence of NIOS. Ready and waiting for your next command.
What an awesome system. Hey, Emily, where did you tell me the place to pick up the laranite was?
You'll want to pick up the laranite at ArcCorp Mining Area 045 on WoahBot in the ArcCorp system.
045. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, darling. Anytime. Safe travels.
I'm glad that she remembers, because I've got so much going on, I sort of forgot. Where are we going? Oh, I thought we were going a lot faster than we were, I guess. Okay, so going to Walla, ArcCorp 045. And we're going to stuff the ship full of Laranite to take with us back to New Babbage. Oh, I don't think I have any finds. I think I'm good. Actually, you know what? I'll check just to make sure. I just want to make sure. Oh, I have no finds at all. I try to keep myself clean at all times. Every once in a while, I'll get too close to a spot and they'll ding me for a parking infraction, or I think one time I rubbed up against another ship or a space station, or they rubbed up against me. I don't remember which one, and they got me for attempted destruction of property, something like that. I don't remember. There's that. What is it? He's over there dancing again. That's why he can't make a good cup of coffee.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Grab my Corsair.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us again.
Hangar 4.
Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
And then to Walla. Ship should be ready to go. I don't see anybody at all in the hangar. Of course, I'm in a different hangar than I was the last time, so possibly the guy I was talking to is gone. Or still in his hangar, I guess. Ship's in good condition. Some of these folks, when they put your ship in the hangar, will leave the lights on for you. Others turn the lights off. You never know which one you're going to get. You really don't. ATC, this is WoahBot asking for takeoff permissions from Area 18 in ArcCorp.
You are clear to launch.
Working on it. WoahBot, clear for takeoff from Area 18. Please maintain your heading and watch for local traffic.
Vega, go ahead and power up the ship.
Using orbital harmony services.
The ship is powered up and ready for departure.
And the hangar's open. I think I'm in a good spot here.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Raise landing gear. Disable VTOL. Like a wing configuration, and switch to nav mode.
Landing gear retracted, VTOL disabled, wing configuration cycled, and navigation mode activated. All systems are set.
Thank you, Vega.
You're welcome, WoahBot. Ready for the next adventure.
Okay, so I need to break atmosphere and figure out where Walla is compared to me. Let's see. I think I see a... No, maybe not. Thought I saw a moon up there, but I don't think I did. Oh, wow. Look at ArcCorp from the window. That is crazy. And... do Walla. Maybe I can do 045. No, that is not where I wanted to go. Is it? No, that is Walla. I'm 6 first and then to Walla. Or not to Walla. I think I need to go somewhere else first. Yeah, I don't need to go to Walla first. I need to go somewhere else first. The other side of the planet. Oh, wait, there it goes. Oh, I'm 3 first, then Walla. What's going on here? Oh, I was a delayed response. Now which one of these was Walla? That's Stanton? No, not Stanton. I wanted Walla. Whoa, what in the world? What was that? Okay, now I'd lost all my markers. I am not even sure what happened there. Let's try this again. Oh wow, Walla's way up there now. Vega, go ahead and jump us to Walla, please.
Quantum jump to Walla initiated. Safe travels.
And then to ArcCorp Mining. Hopefully they got enough Laranite there to fill me up. Is this going to be on the light side of the moon? I actually don't know. Completely dark on this side, so maybe? You know, as much as I always talk about the light side of everything, you'd think I was afraid of the dark. Oh, I might be able to get a good shot for my Chronicles, though, while I'm here. Let's see. Drone camera, please. That's actually a really good shot. Look at that. If I
Drone
can,
camera activated.
I can.
You should have a clear
give me
view
control.
now.
Go back a little bit. No, you know what? I actually like it like this. Go ahead and replace the drone camera back where it should be. And I think I'm going to... Oh, I do want to just get a little bit more of the ship, though. Like that. That's good. And then... Gia, do me a favor, please, and take a shot for the Chronicles.
Affirmative.
Oh, that's beautiful. Drone camera back away. SCM mode.
SCM mode activated. You're all set.
And there is where I'm headed. I don't see anything on the radar anywhere, so it should be good. Like there's a couple ships that were there. Oh wow, quite a few ships there. Let's head in. Let's head in.
Not so good.
Preparing to land.
I'm trying to find a good spot to land.
Trying to make a fool out of me.
There are ships everywhere. Is there a ship on this pad here? Yes, yes there is. There's a ship on every pad. I think maybe I can land right here real quick. There are ships everywhere. Engines offline. I definitely need my helmet here. Okay, so I think that Emily said it was not going to take very much money for me to fill this thing up. Now all I have to do is hope that they have enough Laranite to fill me up. Oh, crap. Oh, there went all that air. I think this is the right spot. I believe this is the correct building. I'm going to try to buy some Laranite. Oh, they have max inventory. Perfect. $165,000. Now I'm full of Laranite, which is good. Hopefully they can get it loaded up quickly. Didn't see a ground crew out there, but I'm sure they're around somewhere. I don't see anybody. Maybe they're already done. Oh, there's a bunch of crates there, so maybe they already loaded it up. Good deal. If that's the case, then I'm good to go. And that'll make me a little bit of money on the way back. So I made about 160,000 so far. Refill airlock, please. I already lost some of my atmosphere due to the fact that I forgot to do it the first time. And stole my helmet. I wanted to look real quick and see. They still haven't fixed that yet. Poor Drake ships. There's always an issue. Every time. Okay, so if I'm correct, I should be, yeah, slap full. Good, they did already get it all loaded. Well, now I can head back and make about 40 grand off that. Looks like there's a storm going on out here, too. Perfect time to get out of here. Vega engines online, please.
Engines powered on. Ready for landing.
You mean takeoff? Vega, let's head out.
Raising landing gear. Configuring ship for flight and switching to navigation mode.
So now I am good and ready to head back. I've got a nice long flight ahead of me. Again. But I am full of fuel, full of laranite, full of hopes and dreams, and some people might even say full of crap. So back home I go. Full of laranite. Okay, Emily, I'm heading back to New Babbage with that load of laranite you were talking about. You have time to chat?
Splendid. Have a smooth trip to New Babbage, and may your profits be as sweet as my charm. If you need anything else, just holler.
Vega, go ahead and jump to Microtech, please. So while I'm flying
Quantum
back,
jump
Emily,
to
do you have
Microtech
time to chat,
initiated.
or are you too busy?
Enjoy the journey.
I've always got time for you, love. What would you like to chat about?
I was wondering if you would tell me another story of your adventures.
Of course, darling. Let me tell you about the time I infiltrated an exclusive gala on Terra to obtain some sensitive information. The event was hosted by a tech mogul who allegedly held the schematics for a prototype reactor core, highly valuable tech. The guest list was tight, but with a bit of persuasion and my charm, I got an invitation as the +1 of a minor celebrity. Dressed to the nines, I navigated the opulent ballroom, catching bits of conversations and making mental notes. After charming my way through several layers of security, I found myself in the mogul's private study. Using my wits and a few handy gadgets, I cracked the security on his desk and found the schematics. It was a close call, as I had to evade a rather suspicious bodyguard who nearly caught me. But with a quick deployment of a diversion and unexpected fire alarm, I made my escape amidst the ensuing chaos. The best part: the mogul believed it was a fault in his security systems, while I got to enjoy the rest of the gala and the thrill of outsmarting one of the most powerful men on Terra. Ah, those were the days.
So I have to ask, who is the minor celebrity?
Oh, that would be telling, wouldn't it? Let's just say they were famous enough to open doors but discreet enough to keep my secret. After all, a lady never reveals all her secrets at once.
No, I mean, I can completely understand that. You've got to keep some discretion, especially when you are dealing with the type of clients that you do. If anybody out there thought they couldn't trust you, then they wouldn't retain your services.
Precisely, love. Trust is the most valuable currency in my line of work. Keeping my clients' secrets ensures that they'll continue to come to me for their information needs. It's a delicate balance, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why I keep you on retainer, is because I know that everything that you and I talk about is proprietary and that you will keep your discretion with me.
Exactly, darling. Your trust means everything to me, and I value our relationship deeply. Rest assured, your confidence is well placed, and our secrets stay just between us.
Well, I can promise you that anything that you say to me will stay between us as well. Well, except for my chronicles, of course.
Ah, the Chronicles. Just make sure to paint me in the most flattering light, won't you? Our little adventures do make for quite the thrilling tales.
I can promise you that you are interesting enough that all of my friends and family who see these chronicles will absolutely fall in love with you.
Oh, you're too kind, love. I must admit, I do enjoy being the star of your chronicles. Here's to many more adventures and stories that leave them enchanted.
I completely agree. Thank you so much, Emily.
You're most welcome, darling. Safe travels and happy trading.
So once I get back to Microtech and land at New Babbage, I can go ahead and sell these goods. I think what I might do is I might actually land near the Commons, head inside and sell from there. That way I don't have to take the tram all the way. I mean, it'll be a little bit of getting out in the snow and walking around, but I won't have to take the tram both ways, which will be a little bit faster, I think. Vega, is it faster for me to land my ship at the Commons at New Babbage and sell my goods? Or is it faster to take the tram from the spaceport to the Commons and then back from the Commons to the spaceport? She'll know.
It's generally faster to land at the spaceport and take the tram to the Commons.
Really?
Spaceports are designed to handle larger ships and offer quicker access to transportation infrastructure.
You know what? We'll time it and see. This time I'll land at the Commons and walk in and sell my goods, and next time I'll try the spaceport.
Sounds like a solid plan. It'll be interesting to see which option is quicker. Let me know when you're ready for the next step.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Ready when you are.
I will be back at Microtech here in just a few moments. Excited to see what I'm going to do once I get back. What is my reputation looking like with Microtech Protection Services? Maybe I can do something for them. I'm almost back up to the Y in security training. I don't know how to read these rank things. According to this, as far as my reputation goes, I'm up 16.5%, which is great, but I'm still not... Oh, actually, I'm back here. Back to New Babbage. And of course, knowing my luck, it will be dark when I get there. And I'll have to end up landing in the dark. But I mean, that's... Oh, that's... I forgot. I'm going to go to the commons first and try to sell all this cargo that I have. Oh, it's actually daylight. Look at that. Vega, do you know what laranite is used to manufacture?
Laranite is a highly valuable mineral primarily used in the manufacturing of advanced technology and equipment, including high-end electronic components and specialized alloys. It's essential for producing items with high thermal and electrical conductivity.
So used quite a bit in spaceship production.
Exactly. Laranite is crucial for the production of spaceships, especially for components requiring high durability and efficiency.
Is laranite also used in our Moby glasses?
Yes, laranite is indeed used in the manufacturing of advanced electronic components, including those found in Moby glass devices. Its properties make it ideal for ensuring high performance and reliability in such
SCM
technology.
mode, please. That is a lot of
SCM
ships
mode
there.
activated. You're all set.
Now I've just got to find a place to land in the middle of that mess. Let's head in.
Aligning thrusters, configuring ship and lowering landing gear.
Is there a spot for me to land here? Drone camera, please.
Drone
I think
camera
I may
activated.
have to hoof it.
You now have a clear view.
Although technically I could land right there and just run through there. I'll try that. Switch camera. I'll see if this works. Should be good right about here, I think. Engines offline. I do not know
Engines powered down.
where exactly they're going to go to get the stuff out of the ship, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. They always do. I'm gonna get my helmet on so I am good to go. Make sure everything touches here. Seems to be pretty good. And that is exactly why I put my helmet on, because it is cold out here. Woo! As much as I like New Babbage, that cold goes right through your suit. Well, that caterpillar's parked in a very dangerous way. Half of its landing gear isn't touching. There are ships everywhere. I mean, I understand parking there for a moment, but sometimes this is ridiculous. And then it clutters up everything. I guess maybe I would have been better off going to the spaceport. Put away my helmet while I'm in here. I don't need it. Hey folks, how you doing?
Hey there. I'm doing great, ready for the next adventure in the verse. What about you?
I'm not even going to answer him. Elevator broken? Might be why all the ships are parked up there. I can try this and see if I get lucky enough here. So Vega may have called it right. I may have to... Says the elevator's called. I think the elevators might be broken. I think maybe... Maybe? Yep, elevators are broken. Okay. So, back on with my helmet. Guess I'm heading back to my ship. I'm going to land at the spaceport and take the tram just like Vega told me to do to begin with. I mean, she did tell me it was faster, or she thought it was faster. I'm just going to go ahead and run back over to my ship real quick and head to the spaceport. Guess I should have done that to begin with. But there's still time. Even if the elevators are messed up. Go ahead and take this off. Vega, engines online. So
Engines powered on and operational.
Raise landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Keep my VTOLs
You're ready for the next maneuver.
Not going very far, so I'm not going to worry too much about my wings or VTOL. I'll get over here to the spaceport. I guess technically I could just leave this in the ship and sell the next time I'm near the house or near the hab. Because I already know it's in here and I already know how much it's worth, so it's sort of a guaranteed payment. I think that might be what I do, is just go ahead and just leave it in the ship for now. Save myself the trip. Orbital Harmony, this is WoahBot asking for landing permissions at New Babbage.
Working on it.
Let's see.
New beverage. This is WoahBot from Orbital Harmony. Your landing permission is granted. Please follow the designated flight path and stand by for docking instructions. Thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
Hangar 10, there we go. That guy messed everything up. I think he said... I don't know what he did. Well, regardless, they gave me my hangar. That's all I care about. Go ahead and get this thing landed, refueled, switch ships, and see about maybe doing a little bit of peacekeeping for the rest of my day. Think I'm in the right place? Yeah, I think I'm pretty good now. Am I right? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Whoa, whoa, easy. Much, not enough. That should be good, I think. Am I not in the right place? Oh, I know what I did wrong. Deploy landing gear. That's what I forgot to do.
Landing gear deployed. Ready for a safe landing.
Yes. A safe landing. Versus what I did a minute ago. Engines offline. Well, at least I didn't hit the bottom. That would have been
Engines
worse.
powered down.
Go ahead and get this fueled up. Grab my gear. So this thing's fueled up for the next time I need it. Just need to grab my stuff on the way out. I can switch to my ship. Well, technically they're all my ship, but the one I've been wanting to use. There we go. Now I've got all my stuff. And back down to the surface. Pretty big hangar for this thing. Hey, y'all, my ship is ready to be put away. I'm just going to go up and put it into order right now.
Sounds good. If you need any help or have any questions about the reverse, just holler.
Do not know what the verse has to do with my ship being put away, but that's fine. Considering that they're the ones that take care of my ship for me, I am not going to argue with them.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And we are going to go ahead and store the Vulture. Is that a Soylent? Oh, that's right. I forgot they were celebrating Alien Week, and the various alien conglomerates have... Wait, what did I just grab? I think I just grabbed the wrong thing. What did I don't even know what I grabbed.
Goodbye.
I don't think I was paying attention.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I grabbed my Vulture. No, not grabbing the Vulture. I was so excited by the alien ship. I've been wanting to buy a Soylent. Wait, what happened to my Taurus? Unknown.
Your insurance claim.
Okay, maybe I do have time to go sell this stuff then. I guess while that is doing its thing, I will take a ride over to the Commons real fast. While I'm on the tram, I can go ahead and see what kind of contracts are available for me. Since I'm going to the Commons, I guess I can stop by and grab me some... Oh, I can... Wait. I think Whammers is in the Promenade, not in the Commons, I believe. You ready to explore? Exploration has never really appealed to me. I think the whole peacekeeping thing is more my style. Which is odd, because I've never considered myself a violent person. But for whatever reason, it seems to suit me very well. Not being violent, sorry. Being a peacekeeper seems to suit me much better. I'm not even going to ask. Just going to board my tram and head over to the Commons. What other citizens do... Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. What other citizens do is up to them. Far be it from me to mess around with anybody. Oh, I was supposed to look and see what type of contracts were available. Oh, let's see. Contracts. Wildlife population, illegal monitors, clearing claim jumpers. No, none of that. Research. Select and deploy a probe where? It does not tell me where. Pays 12K. Bounty hunter contract. Nope. 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 Bounty apprehension reevaluation. While your past performance has not been to our standards. Wait a second. When has my performance not been to your standards? Let me see real quick here. I think this is the Tobin Center, if I'm right. Nope, this is the Commons. Okay, this is where I wanted to go anyways. Maybe Tobin happens first from the other direction. So Whammers is Plaza Promenade. So Promenade has food. I already knew that. And the Plaza has food. That's Elroy's. Do not want to go to Garcia's Greens. Let me stay out of these guys' way. Excuse me, folks. Just passing through. Do I want to go Twins or Elroy's? I think I'll do Twins. They do sandwiches. What do we have? We've got Bacon Club. Actually, Bacon Club sounds good. There's a Bacon Club there. Not much to it. Not bad, though. And I think I'll take an orange synergy to go with it. Oh, somebody throw it to me? You know what? I'll take what I can get. Oh. No, there's a garbage can over here. Or a bin, as they call it in Art Corp. Right on the corner here. Hi, Miss Babbage. Okay, now to make some money, and then head back and grab my ship. I just so need to walk above the factory floor there and see the Moby glasses and the people down below. Here's Cleo. Full of ammonia oceans. Or oceans of ammonia. They still haven't fixed that bug yet with the item kiosks. And there. Night. 205,000. I think that might put me up to 1.6 million, maybe 1.619. Very nice. So now, you know, I'm just going to jog my way back, I think. Sorry, Miss Babbage, I don't have time to talk to you. I've actually got some work to do. Even if I'm not sure what that work is yet. The contracts seem to be extremely light right now. Maybe once I hop back on the metro, it will be better. Spaceport. Oh, I missed it. Here I was hoping. Oh, okay, I don't have to wait very long. Guess the next tube must. Oh, that one passed me as well. Nope, it didn't. Guess I was looking incorrectly. Okay, let me see if I can find contracts here. Wildlife adjusted. Defend location. Remove illegal occupants from where? Bloodshot Ridge. No. I'm not going to do that. Because the last time that I went to remove illegal occupants, there was nobody there. I will defend some occupants. And I am not doing the Idris. Blackjack, active bounty reevaluation. I don't even know what this... I'll go ahead and grab that one. What else? Do we have anything else in here? Hurston, North Rock. Don't need any of that. Delivery. Retrieval op. Oh. Guess that means I'm here. Oh, wrong way. This way. Okay, so I've got two peacekeeping missions to do. Contracts, I mean. I don't know why I would say missions. Kind of weird. I need to grab my Chorus and then reload it with my Pulse and my Ursa Medical. Switch my imprint over to the Ursa Medical in case anything goes wrong, and then I'll be good to go. Been a pretty lucrative day though. I've made well over 200,000 so far. The ship should be replaced by now. Everything should be good. What? It is
Your
not.
insurance claim has been sent.
Okay, I'll pay the extra to get it delivered.
Has been moved to our
You know,
storage
sometimes these people do not do real well on moving quickly.
vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Hangar 10.
Bye.
Everything else I need is with me. There she is. It's actually going to be kind of nice to be back in the constellation now that my run is done. Oh, store my gear real quick. Get that taken care of and out of the way. It's strange how different some of these manufacturer ships are. Like, look at the size of my bridge on the Constellation. It's huge. Orbital Harmony, this is WoahBot in the ship Minotaur asking for takeoff permissions from New Babbage, please.
You are clear to launch.
Just a second. Minotaur, you are cleared for takeoff from New Babbage. Please maintain a climb to 10,000 meters and proceed on your designated flight path. Thank you for using Orbital Harmony services.
Vega, go ahead and power up the ship.
You just gotta realize that everybody's gonna be on your tail from 5 o'clock until the day you die. Unless you were standing in a puddle of water.
The ship is powered up and ready to go.
Things looking good. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have a new ship. Means that I have to switch everything over again. I always mess this one up. What is this? Is this, it's not self-status. It's not target. It's a part of heat, I think. No. It is a part of power. Oh, not that one either. Part of weapons. I think it's that one. This one switches to... How come I can never remember which one of these... That one's heat, right? And this one's comms. Everything's set up? Perfect. Okay, let's get out of here. Raise landing gear. I need to go get my
landing gear retracted
and my
ready for departure.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I need to get my Ursa Medvac and also my pulse. Get them loaded in. You know, this ship has really grown on me. It's been very useful for what I do, which has been great. Lower landing gear. I think that...
Landing gear deployed. Ready for landing.
Okay, I saw a right about there should be good. Engines offline.
Engines powered down.
I'll go ahead and throw my helmet on just so I don't have to worry about the cold so much. Now exit through the cargo bay. It'll make loading a little bit easier. Whew, that wind is rough. Oh man. Oh. Come on. Oh wow. Come on. Oh, that wind is blowing really hard. Maybe I should have landed a little closer. I just didn't want the ATC to get angry at me and end up sending somebody out here to stow my ship. Almost there. Oh, that wind is rough. I am really glad that I put on my helmet now. Whew. Oh. Okay, I'll grab my Ursa first here.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see, medvac. Because it was destroyed.
Has been sent.
How was it destroyed?
Thank you.
Same with my pulse. Yeah, it said it was also destroyed.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I'll just wait for that one because I need to load up the medevac first. And once I get those loaded up, then I can head out and take care of my... I've got a couple of... You know, while I wait here, actually, I'll go ahead and pull it out first, and I'll look real quick. I haven't been home all day, so I haven't seen whether or not there's been any 890 hijackings, but I always try to keep a watch on it. Because I don't ever know when it's going to happen, and I have an obligation to make sure that I take care of them if they pop up, like that one right there. See? That's exactly what I was talking about. That one will now be my most important one. Okay, I need to get these things loaded in real quick. That's garage 12. I've got an ongoing contract with the yacht club to make sure that if any I don't know what's going on. Are all of these broken? I think all of these elevators might be broken. I don't have time to wait around. Okay, I may have to just get my vehicles delivered somewhere else. I don't have time to waste. I've got people waiting on me up there. Okay, I'm just gonna sprint back out here real quick and grab my ship, head up and rescue that 890. I will have to get a hold of the insurance company and ask them to deliver those 2 vehicles somewhere else. Whew. Okay, I will worry about that once I'm done with the 890. Obviously, New Babbage is having some issues. They'll have to get their maintenance people to take care of that. Let New Babbage Spaceport know that they're having problems with their planetary surface elevators, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Engines online, Vega.
Engines powered on and operational.
Let's head out.
Heading out, Captain.
Okay, looks like the 890 is somewhere behind me. I will take care of that once I get out of atmosphere. The boost fuel on this thing is not, well, actually, it's a big ship. I was going to say the boost fuel is not real, it's not a large tank or capacitor for it, but at the same time, I guess that doesn't really bother me due to the fact that it's such a large ship that it probably takes a lot of boost fuel to actually get where I'm going. So I need to get to that 890 as fast as I can and take care of them. Make sure that they are all right. Ooh, am I close? I think I'm good. Am I obstructed? I think I've got to climb just a little bit more. Maybe one more round of boost fuel to get me up a little bit higher. Now let me look. Am I really still obstructed? Thought I had enough momentum to carry me up above the atmosphere a little bit into high orbit so that I could drop and jump, but maybe now. Oh, I'm reading out a little. Oh, that blood rushing into my head. Oh, that sucks. Oh, whew. Vega quantum jump. Oh man.
Quantum jump initiated. Safe travels.
SCM mode. Okay, make
SCM
sure my
mode
guns are
activated.
working.
You're all set.
Okay, so there's the 890. Scan the area.
Activating ship
And
sensors to scan the area.
There's
Stand by
who
for
I'm after.
detailed readings.
Okay, which one of you is running at me faster? I think Gregor's is, maybe? Yep, I think Gregor's. Where are you going? He's in one of those Reliants. These little things are fast and maneuverable. I mean, I have some large weaponry. Obviously large enough. Objective failed? What do you mean objective failed? How did I fail the objective? Contract failed. Oh, the other ship must have suicided into the 890. It's an orange 300i. I think that's the 890 right there, isn't it? Don't understand what happened. That is definitely an 890. Not totally sure how I failed the objective. Oh, no, there's pieces. I think the other guy suicided into it. There's parts of his ship right there. Don't see anything missing from the 890. Maybe it's on the other side. Well, that... Man, I wasn't expecting that. Let me look real quick. Thought I was doing good. Yep, that's it. It's been removed. Okay. In that case, I will head to... Let me try this one here. Does it say where? Calliope. You know what? I'll do the one on Microtech first because I need to... Can't believe I failed the people on the 890. Don't have anything... I'm not in nav mode, that's the problem. That's a data center. That's an outpost, data center. Data center. Do I have a... Oh, I definitely do. Oh, well, no, I can't get it there. I'm looking for a Shubin mining facility. If I can. You know what? How about we do it this way? How about I just search for it? We've got one that is 1.13. That'll probably be the fastest one. I think I'll head there first. I was working my way towards it slowly. I head to Shubin Mining Facility SMO-18, grab my 2 vehicles, put them in the ship, and then once I have them in the ship, then I can head over and back up the Microtech Protection Services. So was this once upon a time an island or a lake? Because I notice it's full of snow, but everything around it is not full of snow. Wonder how that works. All I know is that they'll have my vehicles. And hopefully they don't have any problems with their elevators. Then I can get out of here. SCM mode.
SCM mode is activated. Ready to proceed.
Let's head in. Where is the...
Preparing to land.
If I land next to it there, I can just turn around. Yes, I'll just land next to the building then. Is that a hull A? That is a hull A. Check that out. Okay, where is the building at? Is that the building? Drone camera? I'm right next to the building. Okay, that's a little closer than I wanted.
Drone camera activated. You now have a clear view.
Put away the drone camera.
Drone camera deactivated.
Engines offline. I think I'll go ahead and throw on my helmet because it looks pretty cold out there. I'm just going to repeat the exact same process that I tried to do a minute ago over at New Babbage, but had problems with. But for this time, hopefully it'll work. I actually landed the wrong way, but that's fine. At least I was... Oh, it's not that cold out here at all. Only negative 15 degrees Celsius. Compared to what it was at New Babbage, that's actually kind of warm. So weird that a malfunctioned terraform could make all this go wrong. Anything in there? Nah.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, so my medevac need to have sent here.
Has been sent. Thank you.
And my bolts I need to have sent here.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
As soon as that gets here. So what else can I... They can deliver my Pisces here. Nox. Oh, the Nox must be part of the whole alien celebration as well. Well, they can deliver my MPUV tractor here. Mule. And my Cyclone and my Fury. That's something I still need to do. I've been promising myself I'm going to go back and do some of the racing. And I am. I'm going to definitely come back and do some of the racing. Okay, there's my medevac.
Your vehicle has been delivered to... Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Get that loaded up. Oh, it's dark in here. Oh, And then that light. Get my imprint shifted over to here just so I don't have to worry about it. It takes care of that. Easier when it's pointing out the back, so I think what I will do is just pull it around the front here. Is if I can do it nice and straight without messing anything up. I think I'm in a good spot right here. That wasn't too bad at all. And I normally pull it right about where I can just barely see the edge of the ramp. Perfect. Right about there. Grab my pulse and throw it in here as well. So I started out with a Drake Cutter, which was a tiny little ship, had 4 SCU in it, that's all. Then I upgraded to a Cutlass Black. I won't say that I was really happy with it, but it was a ship. Then I upgraded that Cutlass Black into a... I don't remember what I had after that, honestly. Been a little while. But I ended up upgrading... I ended up winning a Crusader Spirit C1 in a game of chance.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I didn't realize you were waiting on me. And once I won that game of chance and got the Spirit,
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I used the Spirit until I decided to upgrade it to the... I don't think that thing's working.
Welcome to the ASOP
Really?
vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us.
You know what? I'm just going to use this one because there's obviously something wrong with you.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
system.
All right, Pulse, grab that.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following look. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And then I used the Spirit C1, which I really did like. It was a good ship, honestly. I really did like it. But when I got this, when I got the Ursa Medvac, I wanted something the Medvac could actually fit in. Ah. And the Spirit does not fit an Ursa. So I decided instead to upgrade to the Taurus, which gives me quite a bit of room to do everything I want. Also allows me to have multiple vehicles in it. I've got a tractor beam. Pretty much got everything I could possibly need in it. Ooh, almost hit that. I didn't even see that light there. This should be a good spot, I think. Okay, so that should take care of that. Now I can go take care of the hostiles before heading over to Calliope. Is it Calliope or Cleo? I actually don't remember. I do like how comfy these RSI seats are. Engines online, please, Vega.
Engines powered on and operational.
Let's head out.
Raising landing gear. Configuring ship for flight and switching to navigation mode.
So I do not know, where's it at? Is it? I've got a little bit of ways to go before I can actually get to where I'm headed. Head up and out of here. So I can get turned around and ready. That should be enough, I believe. I am headed to MT Data Center 8FKQ2XK. Man, these places. I swear I think that Microtech has the most unimaginative names for their data centers ever. And somehow, even though I've gone 1.4 million meters away, I still have some daylight. Not a lot, though. It's almost gone. A hazy day. I don't see a whole lot of clouds. There's definitely some haze. I had to itch my nose real quick. SCM mode.
SCM mode activated. You're all set.
Enhanced vision.
Vision is now enhanced.
2.5 kilometers away, trying to see if I can find good. I think there's a good spot right over here, maybe. No, I see a mountain there. Oh, this whole thing's behind a mountain. Closer than usual, but I've also got some good landing area here. I think right in there. Let's head in. Ship gives me a collision alert, but is it really colliding when you're landing? Engines offline.
Engines powered down.
Normal vision. The question is, do I want to take the pulse or the medevac? I need to grab my gear. I've got ammo. I've got everything I need, so it should be good. Not going very far. Guess I could take the pulse. Oh, nope, nope. Easy does it, girl. Okay, so it should be just that way. Let me go ahead and turn on some light. Ooh, I don't think so. Enhance vision. There we go. Now I can see a little
Switching to
better.
dark mode.
All these rocks. Guessing where that intense bright light is where I'm headed. I don't want to go flat out just to make sure that nothing goes wrong. But I'm guessing where this intense bright light is where I'm headed to. And the front of the place is right here. Yeah. Is the front right here. Normal vision. How is everything looking good? First time today I've actually had to bring out my gun. Everything looks fine. And the sight also looking good. Gia, please let MTPS know that I am on site and about to back up their people.
Affirmative.
security personnel. My name is WoahBot, and I am here to back you up. I am wearing red and black armor. Please do not shoot the guy in red and black armor.
Understood, WoahBot. Red and black armor, no shooting. Stay safe out there.
Do not have an IFF signature for the MTPS. I do not have IFF signatures for you.
Got it, WoahBot. No IFF signatures from you. I'll be cautious and keep an eye out for red and black armor.
Shit. Wherever they are, they won't get away long.
That was one. Looking for any movement I can find.
Look alive.
That was two of them. Something is shooting from somewhere. It was really dumb of him to give away his... Oh, shit! Woo! Where did those guys come from? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Supposedly I have two left.
Damn, they're gone. Let's find them.
Whew. All hostiles eliminated.
Oh. Vega, all the hostiles have been eliminated.
Roger that. All hostiles have been eliminated.
Microtech Protection Services, all of the hostiles are dead. You are welcome to come out now whenever you're ready.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll make sure to keep my guard up just in case. Stay safe out there in the verse.
I'm going to do a once-over just to see if there's anything that I need before I head out.
Sure thing. Double check your gear and supplies, and make sure your ship is prepped for the journey. Safe travels, and may you find what you need.
Don't know if there's anything I need, though. I've got at least one officer down out here. You should probably go ahead and call up medical services.
Medical services are on their way. Hang tight and stay safe.
I don't see anything. That's a lot of data pads. And a whole lot. That's still more data pads. There are so many data pads. Some of the guys I took down. I counted a total of 3 officers that are down. I did not see if they were alive or not.
Got it. It's crucial to assess the situation carefully. Check for vital signs on each officer and see if they need medical attention. If any of them show signs of life, administer first aid and call for medical evacuation ASAP.
I've got to get out of here, so I'm going to let you guys take care of that instead.
Understood. We'll handle it from here. Stay safe out there.
You folks have a good day.
You too. Stay sharp.
I've got to get this arm taken care of once I get back over to the ship, and then I should be good, I believe. And back to my own ship. Enhanced vision. Makes it a little bit easier to see now. Try not to go too fast. I don't want to end up slamming into a rock or something. But it's still faster than walking. And even though I'm going nice and slow, I'm still going to jump. That's what I thought. Oh, not a huge jump, though. That wasn't too bad. It's a good bike. I like this bike. There's my ship, ready to go. Oh wait, I'm supposed to come in this side. Normal vision.
Switching to light mode.
I think that should be close enough. And get everything closed up before I get my arm looked at here. Let's see, I need my right arm taken care of, please. Oh, that's already feeling better. Yeah, that is definitely better. Kind of almost wish I had lockers down here. If I did that, then I wouldn't have as much room for my cargo. Doesn't do me any good anyways. Okay, go ahead and get my backpack and gun. Put back away. Oh, had to close the door. Not that one. My button on this one. There it is. No, that was my fault. You opened it for me like you're supposed to, and I walked away. Engines online.
Engines powered on and operational.
Do a flyby real quick, I guess. Let's head out.
Heading out, Captain.
I think my next one was on Calliope. It's either Calliope or Cleo. Kind of hope it's Cleo because Calliope is so windy. Even a large ship like the Constellation gets, kind of battered about a little bit. I've actually heard of the winds being so strong it has taken ships like mine and turned them over. Let's see. I am headed to... Accepted, bounty hunter, active bounty reevaluation, bounty's current. Okay, this is Apollo Abed on Calliope. Cuban processing finisher facility SPMC 5. Okay, here's hoping he's there. Vega, go ahead and do a quantum jump to Calliope, please.
Quantum jump to Kalea initiated. Enjoy the journey.
Kalea? No, Calliope.
Correcting course to Calliope. Initiating quantum jump. Safe travels.
We're already there, but I'm not going to correct you again. It's fine. We are good. Enhanced vision. Ooh, do not enhance your vision while in the middle of a quantum jump. Okay, so I'm supposed to be after somebody. Apollo Abed. But I don't know exactly what it is he's going to be doing here. I know it's at a facility at least. And I know I'm supposed to take care of him. That's all I know. SCM mode. I think this would probably be a good place to start finding a place to camp.
SCM mode activated. You're set for the next phase.
Let's head in. Let's head in.
Coming in for landing.
It's 1.8 away. Try to find me a good spot here, if I can. Seems to be a good spot right there, actually. think that might work all right. Yeah, I think that works. Engines offline. Normal vision.
And switching to light mode.
Think I will take the medevac this time because I don't know exactly what's going to be waiting for me out there. After I grab my gear here, get suited back up. I'm just supposed to neutralize the guy, but it doesn't say if I have to do anything special. Guess I'll find out when I get there. It should be behind me. I think I will go ahead and enhance vision. That's a little bit easier. Wanted to go into the remote gun turret just in case anything happens and I get shot at. At least I'll be able to protect myself a little bit. Trying to watch these rocks as I come across here. Last thing I want to do is get into a pitfall or end up running across something or somebody. Calliope's a pretty desolate moon though, so I don't think I'm going to have to worry too much. Except for stuff like that one right there. Ooh. Didn't see that one in the dark either. There's a big rock right there. I wanted to stop before I hit that one. Some other ships here. I don't know if these are bounty hunters that came to try to take him out and got taken out themselves, or old abandoned ships. Oh, maybe they're the ships of the people that are here. Because I'm almost positive this guy's going to have some backup. They almost always do. I don't see anybody out here, so I think I'm good. Normal vision. Go ahead.
Vision has returned to normal.
This. I think I'm going to leave this thing running. Well, I'm going to leave the power on, but I'm going to go ahead and shut off the engine. Just to make sure that I don't have any trouble. G, please inform MTPS that I am on site and will be looking for Apollo Abed now.
Affirmative.
Thanks. Wow, that temperature spiked really fast. Okay, I do not know what to expect. Everything looks good. All I know is I'm supposed to neutralize the guy. That's literally all I know.
I'll give it a glance. What you want back? Let's see
Oh, was that him? Oh, that was him. He's down. That was faster than I thought. Like he's got more guys in here. Are they seriously all just going to keep... Yep, they're just going to keep coming at me. Oh, oh, nope. My gun's jammed.
The bleeders shot me, but don't worry, I'll find them.
Crap, I thought my gun was done being jammed. What's wrong with my gun? Yeah, I've got to get my gun looked at. Everybody else? Have your gun jam in the middle. Vega, remind me to get my gun looked at when I get back to New Babbage.
Got it. I'll remind you to get your gun checked when we return to New Babbage.
I should probably check the rest of this place just in case. I want to make sure that all of these guys are eliminated before I leave. You know what? I think before I do anything else, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and repull all of my batteries, make sure everything is good. Yeah, let's see if that... I don't see anybody. Not that that means anything. I don't see any movement. You know, I guess I could have tried talking to them first. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone at all. G, are you scanning any hostiles whatsoever in the place?
No.
Okay, in that case, I am going to go ahead and throw away my weapon. Don't think they have anything that I want, but there's always there's a gallant rifle, grenade launcher, just one, that's it. Well, it is one extra battery that I don't have to go looking for, so that always makes me happy. Nobody there. Okay, I think the facility is clean. G, do me a favor, please, and let MTPS know that Apollo has been taken out, unfortunately, not captured, and that the facility is now clean.
Affirmative.
Oh. That worked out pretty good. Well, at least my reevaluation has been reevaluated for the, I don't know how many time now. Do they actually have anything on there about it? I want to know how exactly I failed them. Oh, wow, I got all kinds of... No, verified freelancer bounty reassessment. No, that's for Crusader. And yeah, so it looks like they're back. That's good. Hey, oh, there's lots of them, actually. Guess I made somebody happy. Well, good. I'm glad they're happy. I'm not sure. Maybe Emily knows. Emily, do you have any idea why Microtech Protection Services keeps asking me to reevaluate my bounty certificate?
It sounds like Microtech Protection Services might have some concerns about your standing or recent activities in the area. Sometimes they have new protocols or updates, or perhaps they require additional verification of your credentials. It's always a good idea to check in with them directly to ensure everything is in order and clear up any misunderstandings.
I honestly thought I've been serving them well and doing a good job.
I'm sure you have, my dear. Bureaucracies can be notoriously fickle. It might just be a routine check or an administrative hiccup. Reaching out to them directly should help clarify the situation and set things right. Keep your head up, your dedication and hard work will shine through.
Thanks, Emily. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, love. Anytime.
Oh, I did not mean to hit that. Enhanced vision. Shouldn't need the guns on the way back to the ship. Should be just fine. Although being in the guns does give me a little bit of a higher reference point to be able to see the ground and anything that might get in my way. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't see all the rocks. Does that help? I don't know if that helps. Not bad. think I almost prefer it without the lights. I can see the silhouettes of the larger rocks better. I just missed some of the smaller flat rocks. Well, nobody said that enhanced vision was perfect. Just need to get this thing back aboard and I will be good to go. Let's see here. I hate these backup cameras. Think I'm in a good spot. I think I'm in a good spot. Looking for the edge of that ramp. There it is right there. Normal vision. Refill airlock, or whole room actually. Oh, was that all that was missing? Oh, I'm well aware that I'm in a hostile territory, thanks. But put this in my ship, get that taken care of. Not a bad couple of missions there. I'll look in a moment. Do not want to get any closer to that place. Engines online.
Engines powered on and operational.
I think I'm going to turn my butt around and just get out of here. Let's head out. Vega, let's head out.
Heading out, Captain.
And hopefully now they will stop trying to target me. At least I was able to sneak in there and take care of my target. That makes me happy. Back to the house. Well, the hab, not the house. Vega, go ahead and jump to Microtech, please.
Quantum jump to Microtech initiated. Safe travels.
And then one more jump over to New Babbage. which I think is going to be on the daylight side, but I'm not completely sure. And I believe that is the... So I came on the back side of New Babbage, of course. That's fine, though. Enhanced vision.
Switching to dark mode.
That didn't actually help that much at all. Not nearly as much as I thought it was going to. Been a pretty lucrative day, all things considered. Orbital Harmony, this is WoahBot in the ship Minotaur, asking for landing privileges at New Babbage, please.
Minotaur, Orbital Harmony copies your request for landing privileges at New Babbage. Executing landing permission request. Thank you for using Orbital
SCM
Harmony
mode.
services.
SCM mode activated. You're all set.
These snowbanks, I can't, sir. These snow storms? Blizzards? I think they're called. Always mess me up. Especially with my enhanced vision. So I can't really see much of anything.
Thank you, and please visit again.
There we go. Let's head in. Normal vision. I don't know if
Vision
that was a good
has
thing or
returned
bad.
to normal.
That actually works out all right. I can work with that. And your doors are open, ready to receive. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines offline, please. Go ahead and get everything fueled up.
Engines powered down.
Get everything repaired. I don't know exactly where I took some damage, but it looks like I did. Actually, let me see. My reputation go up at all? Reputation with Microtech went up. Oh, actually quite a bit. Look at that. I will take that. And money-wise, went up a little bit as well. Not a bad end of a day. Would you do me a favor, please, and stop the music?
Music is stopped. I hope you enjoyed your listening experience.
Thank you so much. Emily, I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening and get myself some sleep. I will see you next time. Okay, I
Sleep
think
well,
I'm good.
darling. I'll be here when you need me next. Sweet dreams.
I think this is probably a good spot to stop my chronicles. So, Gia, do me a favor, please, if you would, and end the recording.
Recording will end in 3, 2, 1.